How to grow Crassula Marnieriana, worm plant. 7 steps to growing a successful succulent plant. Sidegardening.com. Succulents are known for their ability to survive in dry climates and low-light environments. They also have a minimal amount of water needs, so they're perfect for people who have busy lifestyles and don't have time to care for a plant. Crassula Marnieriana thrives in areas with dry and warm summers but not too humid. It prefers lots of light during the day but avoid the full sun, especially on hot summer days, which may cause your plant to wilt. It needs regular moisture in the form of mist or frequent watering, but don't leave it standing in water for prolonged periods. Water and temperature requirements. Ensure that you water your succulents regularly, but avoid soggy soils as this will lead to root rot. Ensure that you keep your succulents in the shade, avoiding any direct sunlight. Direct sunlight can cause sunburn, which can damage your succulents. The best temperature for Crassula Marnieriana is between 50 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, with a neutral soil pH level of about 6. One of the most common mistakes new gardeners make when growing their plants is that they grow too many plants in one location. Overcrowding takes away from a plant's ability to grow and thrive. So if you find that you have more than one plant in one location, it's time to move them somewhere else. As a first step, I would recommend planting your Crassula Marnieriana in the shade of your house. After a few weeks, if it hasn't started growing, you can move it into partial sunlight. Be sure that the soil around the plant has drainage holes and plenty of light. Propagation. It is the process of spreading or distributing plants, seeds, or spores. Propagating crassulas can be done in 2 ways, by seedlings or cuttings. By division. Crassula Marnieriana has very long stems that grow up and out from the base of the plant. When these stems are cut off, they will root into soil and continue to grow as a new plants. How to care for your Crassula Marnieriana. Most succulents need very little care at all. They only need water, a little fertilizer, and some sunlight. Once established, however, they need much more care. Crassulas, like most succulents, are not fussy about their soil. They like light soil, preferably loose, and do not like to sit in water. Please keep them in a warm place during the winter months, hence, keeping the plant from freezing. How to fertilize. If you want to keep your plants healthy and growing strong, you need to feed them properly. Crassulas require quality nutrients to grow and stay healthy. Some of your crassulas needs to thrive includes organic potting soil, peat moss, perlite, bark, and more. If you don't have access to these materials, you may use plain old dirt, but ensure that you mix it with compost and some fertilizer to get the best results. Use your judgment when mixing your compost and fertilizers, ensuring that you are not adding excessive fertilizers relative to the compost. Growing crassulas. Plan for growing a successful succulent plant. Choose a pot large enough for your succulents. Start with healthy seedlings and avoid stress by planting in fresh soil. Use composted soil with plenty of organic matter. Give plants plenty of water and keep the roots moist but not soggy. Stay on a regular feeding schedule. Set up a light cycle that mimics what it would be like outdoors. Keep plants in well-lit areas. Avoid moving pots since crassulas will die when moved around excessively. Conclusion. Crassula Marnieriana are hardy, drought-tolerant, and low-maintenance. Succulents generally grow well indoors in a pot as long as they receive adequate water. Pay close attention to watering your plants and feeding it regularly. Follow this advice and you'll be able to keep your Crassula Marnieriana thriving for years.